Hola capitalinos, muchas gracias por acompañarnos una vez más en otra entrevista. El día de hoy tenemos el placer de tener con nosotros a una gran cantante y compositora. Ella es Riza Godoy. Riza, bienvenida, muchas gracias. ¿Cómo estás?
Muy bien, muchas gracias, un placer.
El placer es todo nuestro. Pues estás aquí porque nos vienes a platicar un poquito más acerca de tu más reciente material, tu más reciente sencillo, y se va, se va. Platícame un poquito más acerca de cómo fue esta estructura, esta composición de esta canción, cómo fue el proceso creativo.
Y se va was in English because my Spanish is not perfect yet. Gracias. Y se va was one of those songs that opened a whole door for me because it was the first song that I wrote in or that I interpreted in Spanish. So it was definitely a little scary, but it was something that I knew I had a purpose in, and singing in Spanish, and even just recording the song and seeing Julio Reyes Copelo in front of me, like really feeling the lyrics that I was singing, although I'm not fluent. It was like it changed my life. It really did. It opened this whole door for me of the Latin industry and the Latin people and my Cuban roots. So yeah, y se va. Not only does it have a special meaning to me about losing or somebody who left me, but also it means something in my process and being that bilingual artist that you can listen to and heal with.
En la canción mencionas que, bueno, habla también de una despedida. ¿Cómo Risa se despide del amor? ¿Te has llegado a ir sin decir adiós?
Um, decir adios. Well, this song, I relate a lot to somebody very close to me. Um, and she was not always present. So this song, like she left without saying goodbye. I mean, that meant the world to me, because it not only for me to understand this is what I felt in those moments, but it's for the people to understand that there are sometimes people that come into your life, and you may have expectations of them, of being this person that everybody has, but then they leave, and it's hard to deal with, but you're not alone in feeling this way, and actually you can take that experience and not leave somebody, and maybe it'll make you more empathetic with the people who have experienced a loss before. So those lyrics definitely have a special place in my heart.
Sobre el trayecto que llevas recorriendo en tu carrera musical, ¿cómo fue que hallaste tu estilo? ¿Cómo fue que decidiste enfrascarte en ahorita en el estilo que tú tienes? Y si has pensado en algún momento, no sé, salirte un poquito de esa línea e incursionar en otro género.
That's a great question. I I don't want to stick to any styles. I think I prioritize definitely being different and staying unique, and to continue evolving with the music and the time and with the people who are listening. So um, I don't want to stick to any genre, although I love R&B, and I love a nice soulful, sultry type of sound. But I think I'm also evolving to be a little bit more edgy and fun. Although my music right now, in Otra Vida, y se va, and Miracle, they are a little more introspective and more like sometimes are sad. But that's not only me. I have that side of me, which is I mean, it connects. but I do have another side of me that is fun and light and a little more, I mean, like my name, Riza, like I love to laugh, I love to smile, and I love to enjoy life. So whatever genre can support that in the future, I'm open. I'm here with an open heart and open inspiration, and I'm excited to see what else I can explore.
Sobre todas las canciones que has sacado hasta el momento, ¿cómo tú te preparas a la hora de componer? ¿Cuál es tu ritual, o si lo quieres ver así, que tú tienes para decir, necesito hacer esta canción, me voy a concentrar en escribirla? ¿Cómo es Riza Godoy en ese aspecto?
Well, I'm very particular with when at least when I record. In the writing case, I like to be comfortable. I like to connect with the songwriter or I write my own music, but sometimes in Spanish right now, I do need the help of a translator, and I do need the help of a songwriter. So when I do connect with the songwriter, the song, of course, comes out way more connected to me. Like it sounds like me, and it sounds like it came from me. So I think the most important part of the process is getting to know who I'm going to write with, whether it's me or whether it's a songwriter. I want to know the person. I want to know what their side of the story is, and I like to create a nice safe space. Sometimes I put a candle, or sometimes I turn the lights off, or sometimes I just like a little tea, or there are little things in a recording session, I think, that make all the difference. So in preparation, like before the session, I like to I really do prioritize the meditating or exercising before, so that my mind is clear and there's no blocks. I think in music, for me to feel really free, I have to be mentally just not blocked. So whether it's meditation or a run outside or the gym, then I think the songs usually just come out so much better than I plan.
Risa, háblame de el poder femenino en la música. Cómo artistas como tú, hay miles que están intentando, que están luchando, que trabajan día con día, ¿no? Desde la composición, desde el canto, pero ¿qué significa para ti que cada vez las mujeres tengan más presencia en la música y sobre todo también en la composición? ¿Qué significa para ti? Y tú también ser una portavoz de ese talento que también existe en otros lados, pero que tú también con tu música, con tu talento, estás ahí y lo expones.
Gracias. Well, the main message to empower women is my song Miracle. I think, well, all of them. I mean, I think Miracle has such a more targeted audience, where sometimes you compare yourself. Sometimes when you're around people who are so talented, you are prone to comparing yourself and envying or having envy over something that somebody else has, but it doesn't mean that you don't have it. I think instead of looking at these things that we envy as something we don't have, it's more something that we are looking for. It's something we seek. So it's something that we can be inspired by. So when I wrote Miracle, I wanted to take this feeling of comparing myself all the time, especially with this thing and the phone and social media, and even just talent in general. It's such it can be a draining process until you change your mindset and you use them as inspiration. I mean, you're always going to be surrounded by someone you think is more talented or prettier or can speak Spanish, you know, but maybe that's what makes me unique, and that's the message that I want to give to women out there, that there's no point in comparing yourself, that it's all about finding your uniqueness and going into that uniqueness, because nobody can take that away from you. And actually with your uniqueness, like, you can go very far and you can inspire others to be more unique. So I mean, that's for Miracle. I think that message connects with me every day. But En Otra Vida and Y Se Va, they're both about losing somebody. En Otra Vida is a little more hopeful, of course, but and in meeting that person again or finding the person again. But both have to do with grief, and both have to do with loss. And I think the most important step of feeling empowered is allowing yourself to feel and to heal, and to then move on and empower yourself. So I think those two songs, although they may feel like more sad, they are a step that we shouldn't skip. They are part of the process, and as long as they can be there for the people, then I'm happy. I hope I can make even more empowering music, which I do have on the way. But yeah, that's my main message for women out there. Don't compare yourself, and allow yourself to heal, and then you can feel this sort of empowerment by knowing yourself and knowing your story and your process.
Finalmente, Riza, ¿qué te dejó este año que ya está por terminar? ¿Y qué esperamos de Riza en el 2023?
Well, I definitely want to keep writing in Spanish, singing in Spanish, and in English. I want to speak Spanish. I'm learning from my aunt. She lives in Little Havana in Miami, so I'm getting lessons from her, and we're really working on this, on my Spanish. So that is one of my goals, but I am going into the next year without expectations, just with the hope and the confidence that I'm going to pick up inspiration and keep writing. And I even wrote with Umbe in Mexico, which was also an amazing experience, because we both opened up inspiration and ideas for each other that we probably wouldn't have alone. So I just want to keep writing, keep picking up inspiration, and as long as one person in the crowd, or one person who's listening to me, can feel like they have a best friend or a hug from my voice, then I'm happy. Next year, then I'm happy. Like, that's just my goal. That's my main goal.
Bueno, Riza, muchísimas gracias por la entrevista, por tu tiempo. Te deseamos todo el éxito del mundo en esta carrera, que sigas con tu talento, pudiendo expresar todo esos sentimientos, ese talento, esa preparación que ya llevas haciendo desde hace varios años, y que rinda frutos todo lo que has plantado y has cosechado. Muchísimas gracias, de verdad.
Muchísimas gracias. And I have so much more art to share with you, and I can't wait. I can't wait.
Te deseamos un feliz año y un gran 2023.
Gracias, igualmente.
Muchísimas gracias.